Thank you, Dr. Manas. And I am very thankful to the organizers of this FDP for allowing me to give a few talks on LaTeX. And good afternoon to all participants here. So this is a national level 7 days FDP on LaTeX. So conducted by Department of Mathematics and Computer Science, Bahona College. So I will be rather more practical with the software package in showing how to create a basic documents in LaTeX. So before going to the practical part, so I will just to give a brief introduction of the basic requirements that will need to start a LaTeX document. In the first session, Dr. Vipan Hazarika sir has, Professor Vipan Hazarika has given a very beautiful introduction to the LaTeX software, its requirements and its developments. So I will just give a brief introduction to these contents. MikTeX, what is MikTeX? What is its importance? Then we'll go for creating a basic text document. That will be a practical part. I will show how it is created. Then we'll see how we can create a contents, table of contents, creation of sections, subsections like this, and how we'll create multi-column text. And I will discuss some other useful facts, like how to make a longer default command into a short command, and how to create a shortcut definition for a very long phrase, repeating long phrase. So let us begin with what is MikTeX. So basic requirement for this LaTeX or creating a LaTeX document is the MikTeX. So it comprises of many packages that we will be using in due course of creating a LaTeX document. So in fact, if we, in addition to LaTeX, MikTeX, we use Text Studio, Technique Center. These are additional components which provides additional tools for our convenience. Now, MikTeX also has a text editor. If we do not have Text Studio or Technique Center, then also we can do our text edition in the MikTeX. And there, if you have already installed the software MikTeX, there you can find text editor. So there we can do the edition. So some basic facts before going to the practical part. Already Professor Hazarika has discussed this in the first class. We need to define a document class of the project we are undertaking, maybe article, report, or book. And we should note that every LaTeX command starts with a backslash. And further, depending on the packages requirements of our project, we will be using different packages from the MikTeX repository. So for that, we'll use the command use package, and inside the parenthesis, we give the package name. So, and the text of the report or article is written between the begin document and end document. That is already mentioned in the previous session. Then we'll see how we'll create title, author name, and date of the in the text. And for that, we'll require a make title command after the begin documents.
Hello, sir. Nipen sir.
Yeah.
Please share your PPT.
Is it not shared or what?
Not shared.
I think it is shared, sir.
Again, share it.
Is it shared now?
Yes, yes.
Is it shared now?
Now share it.
Is it shared?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir, it is
So
visible.
many things are already discussed by Professor Hazirka in the first session. So I will just going first here. Rather, we'll concentrate on the practical part. So we'll, as I mentioned, we'll see how we can create a table of contents. For that, we'll use command table of contents. Then we'll see how to create a chapter, how we can write multi-column text, and we'll see what type of packages we require to make a multi-column text. And after that, we'll discuss some useful or convenience facts, how to define a new command, how to make a default command into a shorter command, and how to make a command for a repeating sentence, say, that appears in the text. So these are some of the facts we are going to see practically in this session. So I hope all of you have Technic Center or Text Studio. I have installed Text Studio, and I feel convenient with the Text Studio because it gives two windows where we can parallelly see our output also. So let us go to the Text Studio. I will close this one. 1 minute. I will go to Text Studio. Is it visible, sir? Hello?
Yes, yes. Visible.
Okay. So this is Text Studio. So we, in the extreme left top, we have a icon file. From here we'll open a new text work window. Okay. So as we have already seen, the first requirement to create a text document, we need to define the document class. So we'll begin with backslash. So document class, already it is coming as a command. So suppose we start with an article, say article. Now we can define the font size here. Before this article, within the parenthesis we'll put a square bracket, and there we can say 12 point font size, and paper also we can define A4 paper like this, or A5, it's depend on us. So this is the basic requirement. Then we will write begin document here. Our text will come in the begin document, in between begin document and end document. So here begin document, then we'll write, sorry, capital has come, and a document. Okay, so anything we can write now. So this is the first document, say in LaTex, say LaTex, say this. Now we'll compile this. So here we have seen one arrow mark. Let us compile this one. It says, see, process exited normally. That means there is no error. Sometimes errors comes, and this has come. Output is this one. This is the first document in LaTex. So here also this is the first document in LaTex. So this is the advantage in Text Studio. Here we are editing, and other side we are getting the output. Now an article contains many other important parts. Say we need title. So we need title. So we'll write title like this. Command is backslash title. So I will just write basics of LaTex. This, in fact, we can also give author. So we'll use the command author. We are using the command author. Say I put my name and Saikia. Say, and then we can put that. See here, one thing, even in article, if we compile this one, nothing has come out in the text, nor the title, nor the author name. So to bring it out, now we'll use one command after begin document, that is make title. This make title. So here, now it has come. Now this date has come automatically, August 7, 2020. So if we do not want the date, so here in this part, the space between document class and the begin document, this is called preamble. So in the preamble, we will write date. Now, and within the parenthesis, if we keep the parenthesis blank, this date will disappear. But if we want some particular, say we want tomorrow's date, so we'll write 8. We can write here 8 August 2020. Then it will come like this. Or for present date, we can write today. You can simply write here today. So it will take today's date. So here we have seen every command starts with a backslash. Now we want to create a section, say. So command is backslash section. So here we can put the title. So here we'll see how to create a section and subsection. So I will simply write creating a section and subsection. Creating section and subsection, say. Subsection. So it has taken this section title. After compilation, we'll see that this section has come out as a first section. So here we'll simply write one text. In this section, we saw how to create a section. So simply one text we have written. So it has come. Also this part, first document is also here. So we keep it here. Okay. Now to create the subsection within this section, after this text, we'll simply give another command that is called backslash subsection, and within the parenthesis we'll write the title of the section. So we can write creating a subsection of creating a subsection. We can simply write subsection. Okay. So within this we can write our text. This is a subsection in the section, say simple section. Now we can compile here. So say first one is section, that is creating section and subsection, which is the title. Then within this section, that is 1.1, is a subsection. So this is how we create a section and a subsection. So suppose we want to create a table of contents along with this. So to create the table of contents, so we can simply here type one command, table. Now there will not be any gap, table of contents. So it will come like this. We'll compile. Now see here, table of contents is come. First section is creating section and subsection. Within this, another subsection, that is 1.1, creating a subsection. And these are in page 1. And these are in page 1. Now see, this table of contents is also coming with the same page, with this section, text. So what we'll do, we will, to separate this, we'll take this to a different page, next page. So we can use one command that is called new page. That means anything after this, after table of contents, will go to the next page, like this. Now this is in table 2, page 2. So when we compile it twice, the page number changes automatically. So these are some things which are very advantageous in the LaTex documents. Now we can also create chapters. Now chapters are not defined in articles. They are defined in books or in reports. Now to define chapter, we can, in the document class, we'll change it to say report. Article will be changed to report. Now we are here in a position to define a chapter. So define chapter, we'll simply write a command \chapter, chapter, and within parentheses we can write the name of the chapter. Say this, the first chapter. So name is the first chapter. So first chapter. So I have given. Now contents. Now here see, chapter 1 has come. Now this section, now it is a section in the first chapter. So it has taken the point 1.1. And accordingly subsection is 1.1.1. So more similarly we can define more sections. Say like this. We can again define like the section. So you can give name, say second section in first chapter. We can write like this. So then we'll compile here. So it is now second section. Now so far it has no subsection. So we can give one subsection here again. Slash subsection. Say it is subsection. Say I will give subsection in second section. Say simply I am giving some name. So now it has taken 1.2.1. So same formulas apply, same methods apply for in case of books. See accordingly here the page number, this table of contents has developed itself. On compilation, it has taken every new things that we have added in the text. So this is how we create table of contents. Now there are other things, like suppose we want to make a 2-column documents or 3-column documents. Texts are edited in columns. So what we'll do? For that, we'll require a package. And what that package is called multi-call. It is already there in the make test. Only we have to call it to our text document. And for this, we'll define or call this package in the preamble. Preamble is the region between document class and begin document. So I will, after document class, I will simply write // use package. Already it is coming. So in this part, we will write the name of the package. Okay. So what will be multi-call? Package name is multi-call. So with this package, now we can define a 2-column or 3-column text. Say let it be like this. From second section, we we'll want to define a 2-column part. So what we'll do, we'll simply write begin. We'll write begin call, begin multi-call, and slash and multi-call. Okay, so this false, multi-calls, and after this we'll write here within parentheses, we'll mention how many columns we want. Suppose I want 2 columns, so I will simply write 2 columns. Now here in the first, I will say A. Now I am putting double backslash. Double backslash means it is line break. Second, I will say break B, then say this C simply. Now this is in the left hand side. Then I will write slash column break. Here I will break the column. Okay. So after that we'll write, we know, say A for apple, line break, B for say ball, line break, and say C for say I'll write cat. Now we'll compile here. And where is the output? I think there is some issue here. Is it? Okay, it has come like this. Now, interestingly, this A and apple are shifted to the right. So what we will do for that one? We'll simply use one command here that is called no indent. Say no indent. Okay, there will be no space. So we'll just, if we keep like this, A will be touching this no indent, then this will, there will be an error. Let us see what is the error. It is an undefined sequence or undefined column. So there should be always a gap after a command completes. So now we will write like this. Same command we will put here, slash no indent. Okay. So now see, everything is coming like this. So here in this part, we have created a 2-column text. So here I will simply write one, say we are using report. So I can define one chapter here. It is simply I can define creating a 2-column document, or say document, 2-column document. So now chapter always starts with a new page. So when we'll give chapter command, so it will go to a new page even if we have spaces here. So chapter always starts with a new page, and we can at the same time we can see the table of contents also. Now it has creating a 2-column document and it is in page 3. So it has come automatically in the table of contents. So like this, there are many other packages. Suppose now we have one text which is repeating. Say this FDB is conducted by Bahona College. It is repeating again and again. So what to do? Every time we don't want to write that sentence. So for that case, we can give a command. So that will be defined in the, we can define a command in the preamble part. So how will define? It will be a what? It will be a new command. So we'll give we'll write it slash backslash, we'll give new command. New command. We are defining this. This is not a default command. We are defining this command for our convenience. So new command. So What will be the command? That is at our side. Since we are dealing with say Bahona College, I will simply write /BC Bahona College. So what will be the text? Text that is repeating in the article or report again and again. So I will simply write this FBP is being conducted by Bahona College, say Assam. So when now we have defined this command BC, which writes this sentence. So how will apply? Now when we'll write this command BC in the text, this whole sentence will come there. So let us write. So we'll just make a section here, say, or chapter. We can write defining a new command. Defining a new command. So what will happen? So already we have defined. So we are at, I am writing simply FPP on LaTex. Say simply LaTex. Now I want to write this sentence. This FDP is being conducted by Bahona College, Assam. This I want to. So I will not write this one. Rather, I will write simply this command BC here. So I will write simply BC. Okay. So I will write BC here. Now I will compile. So where it has come? Now see. This part I have not written in the text. It has come automatically. This FDP is being conducted by Bahona College, Assam. Like this. So this is how we defined a new command in LaTex. Now, suppose I want to make this italics. So what we'll do? We'll generally in text studio it is same as what you select that one and you put Ctrl+I. Or sometimes we have to write text if. This is the default command.
The PPT is not visible.
Manas sir, is it visible?
Hello, sir. It is visible on laptop. It's okay.
Is it
for
visible?
us. Yes, it is okay
Nipen
for
sir.
us.
Yeah.
Nipen sir.
Yes.
Again, please share PPT. Again.
Again, I have to share. Is it correct now? Let me start again. It is not there or what?
Again, share it.
Is it visible now?
Yes, sir. Visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Visible.
So we are defining a new command there. So to define new command, suppose this text is repeated in the report or article again and again. So we don't want to write this text again. So for that one, we have an option in LaTeX to define a new command. So here command is \new command, and this is at our choice. BC we have written, given a command for this sentence. So here we have given this BC. After this, I will just remove this one. I will just remove this one. So we are at a FPV on LaTeX, and after this, the sentence was this FDP is being conducted by Bahona College, Assam. So here we will not write that sentence. We'll simply give the command \BC, which we have defined here. So on this, we'll compile here. If we compile, we'll see this sentence has come automatically here. This FTP is being conducted by Bahona College, Assam. So this is a convenience and time saving if we define the new command for a very long sentence which is repeating in the report or article. Now, suppose I want to write this one in italics. Say our command is, default command is \text it, and the part which we want in italics, we just put it in the parentheses like this, and we'll compile. Now this has come in the italics. Now if we feel that this text it command is too long, then we can redefine this command also to make a shorter. Suppose I simply want to write it for writing a text in italics. So what we'll do? So we'll go to the preamble. So what we'll do? We'll define a renew command. We'll renew the default command. So I will write renew command, and what will be our command? I will simply write it, or if you want simply it's up to you. Say it will be better. And what was the default command? It was /text it. So now instead of writing this, it's \text it, we'll simply write it. But remember, even if we have defined this short command, this default command still keeps working here. So we may write this short command or this long command. It's up to us. So I will just remove this text it. This text it is now changes to it. Now see, it is still taking the same. So our command has become shorter. So in this way, time may be saved. So in addition, suppose there are some mathematical expressions we want, mathematical equations we want. Now to write mathematical equations or expressions, we have a different package. We need a different package. So that is called AMS math. Okay, so we'll call that package here use packages. So here we have to write AMS math. AMS math. So within this, let us see. If I write simply say 2 plus 3, what will happen? 2 plus 3. It is coming. Or what will do? If I write 2 to the power x, say 2 to the power x. Now there is some error is coming. Though we have already used this package, but what error is coming here? Now here we have used a mathematical symbol, say, or operator, and all this mathematical operator should be written within $sign like this dollar and within this dollar. This is called math mod. So now let us compile this one. Now it has come as 2 to the power x, and there is no error. And further, we can write Greek letters. Also say one section I will create here. So for Greek letters. So Greek letters. We'll write Greek letters within chapter 6. What will we, suppose we want alpha. The default command is /alpha, alpha. Now this is a mathematical symbol. So it is showing one error here. Missing dollar inserted. That means we have to write this one within the dollar sign. All mathematical symbols and yes, should there is some error, I think. This should come in dollar sign. Okay, so I think I was editing here. This has come separately. So here, like this. So where it is there, 2 to the power x. So similarly, we can write in between double dollar. Also we can write say p plus q plus p. I can write say p square, then say q square plus 2pq, say 2pq. So when we write a mathematical expression between the double dollar, it takes to display mode like this. That means it will appear in the middle like this, p square plus q square plus 2pq, like this. Suppose we give another equation here. Another equation, say simply write x plus y square plus a square plus 2xy, say anything, plus 7. Okay, this one, this has come, p square plus q square 2pq. Now here see, in the output box window, this x and pq, the p square are not aligned here in the same line. So in this case, we use another command. So we'll come out of this math mode format. So simply we'll align this one. We'll write begin, align here, and when something begins, we must end here, and align like this, and align. It will be and align. And within align, we never write dollar symbol. So we'll delete all the dollar part. Now we want to align at this part, p square and x. So here we'll put a command that is called AND. Scripted AND. Same here I will put AND. Now this was our first equation, so I will put a break here. And now we can compile. Let us see what happens. See, now this left hand side, this p square and x are aligned. Now since we have written here between the aligns, begin align and end align, these two equations has automatically taken the equation number. Suppose we don't want this equation number, then what we'll do? We'll simply put in place of this breaking double slash, we'll simply write backslash no number. Let us see what will happen. No number, then this one say. The first equation has no number. Similarly, if we don't want here, so we'll write no number. So number vanishes. So if we don't want the number, we can write. Now this alignment can be done in the right hand side also, or in between the equation. So let us shift to the right hand side. What will happen? We should here, and this also. This position of n defines the position of the alignment. So let us write like this. Now this right hand side is aligned because this and are in the end of the equations. So right hand side is. Similarly, we can align in between the equations also. Now suppose I removed if we want to put some text in between the two equations, so we'll use a command called intertext. Whatever text we want to write here, we'll write in the parentheses. Okay, you can write the first equation, say is more interesting, you can write, say interesting than the following equation. We can write simply one sentence, following equation. So we'll write a text, and to insert text between alignment, we'll always use the command intertext, say like this. So it has come like this, intertext. So it has come normally here. Now there are some other aspects also, how to create space between two mathematical symbols or numbers. Let us see that one also. So after alignment, let us go to this one. Suppose we have written like this, slash alpha 1 slash say beta. These are Greek terms. So if you refer some book or in search in internet, you will find this type of commands in Google also. So what is the command, LaTex command for alpha? What is the LaTex command for beta? So Google will automatically give the commands. So like this, say another one, gamma, say slash phi slash c, say slash y. So these are some of the Greek letters we have written here. Now when we will write, so it has come like this, alpha, beta. Suppose we want more space between alpha and beta. What we'll do? We'll use one command. It is called QUAD, quad. So let us compile this one. What will we see? See, space between alpha and beta has increased. So if we want more space, suppose we want double the space between beta and gamma, then between alpha and beta. So we'll simply use another command. Now we'll put double Q, UAP, quad. So it will come out like this. Space is doubled. So to write mathematical expressions and symbols, we always write the commands in between the dollar signs. And to get the equation aligned, we write the expressions between the commands begin align and end align. And depending on the commands position of this and symbol, it will be aligned. And so these are some of the basic facts. To create a space, we use quad, or in place of quad we can use also another symbol that is called tilde. This tilde, in your computer you will find this tilde. So if we combine this, we have see that we have inserted between this gamma and phi. So we'll simply write like this, insert. So there is a small gap in comparison to phi and c. There is a small gap between gamma and phi. So this tilde can also be used to create spaces in LaTex document. Or we can use another. Suppose I want bigger space. I want a bigger space or 1 centimeter space between these phi and c functions. So in that case, we can write h space. Horizontal space means horizontal space between this phi and psi. So what we'll get? We want 1 centimeter space. We'll write 1 centimeter. Now see, it is, we got 1 centimeter. Now this can also be replaced by another command that is called h-skip. Now when we write h-skip, we do not use parentheses. We simply write 1 centimeter. See, it is same. Now if we want space, vertical space, suppose here we have already written 2x. I will write this between double dollar, say double dollar, another one double dollar, say I will write 2x plus y, 2x plus y. So I want a vertical space of 2 centimeters, say, between these two equations. So I will simply write v space. Now when I use the word space, the centimeter distance should be written within the parentheses. Like I will write 2 centimeter vertical space. Now let us compile here. See, it is 2 centimeter vertical space is there. Or we can simply write v skip. V skip. Sorry, v skip it is because parentheses are used, so we are getting one error. So we'll remove this parenthesis when we use skip. So it will come like this. So these are some of the things I want to present in this session. In next session, we will be discussing how we can do indexing and how to refer equations like this. So this is what I want to present in this session. So I hope you can, we have practically seen how to create a basic tag sequence, how to call a package, how to create title, how to create author name, chapter, and table of contents like this. So Manas sir, it's up to you now, sir. Is there, if there is some question, we can.
Thank you, Nipen Saikia, sir.